Let your sit bones sink into the support of the floor. And let's start to move with that breath. We're going to lengthen the breath. So inhale slowly through your nose. And as you do, begin to lift your chin, look up toward the ceiling. You can keep your eyes closed or open them if you'd like. And as you exhale, bring your chin down toward your chest. Keep your shoulders really soft and relaxed. A couple more times, just using the breath to nod the head up and down. Noticing how your neck feels today. Maybe one more time with the chin coming up with a deep inhalation. And as you exhale, let your chin float back down toward your chest. And then just hang your head there, relaxing the shoulders. Feel a little stretch at the bottom of your neck. As you inhale, bring your head back up to center. And then let your fingertips fall down to the floor beside your hips. Good. Inhale and raise that right arm straight up. And as you exhale, walk the left fingertips out and away from you. So you're going to go into the left here. And you want to plant the palm right down on the floor. Inhale, reach up to the left with those right fingertips, really reaching. Try not to let the right sit bone come up off the floor. Inhale and exhale. And on your next breath in, raise that right arm straight up. Bring that left hand in toward the hip. Exhale, take the right arm all the way back down. Relax your shoulders. And we're going to go to the other side. So as you inhale, that left arm comes up, breathing in. As you exhale, walk the right fingertips out away from you. And then just relax into it. Inhale, lengthen through the left side body. Exhale, relax into it. Inhale, take that left arm straight back up. And exhale, lower it back down. Okay, now I don't know if you're sitting on a little cushion, but I am. So I'm going to take it off. And then I'm going to bring the hands right in front of me. So the fingertips are on the floor. Relax your shoulders. So we're just going to go into a little forward bend here. Be mindful of how it feels for your lower back and your hips. Inhale tall. Exhale, begin to walk your fingertips forward. And just come as far as you can go comfortably. You'll feel it in the back of your hips and in your lower back. So just be mindful of how it feels. You might want to stretch further or you might want to back up a little bit. But wherever you are, just stay here in the moment. And as you inhale, bring that breath into your back so you can expand the back with an inhalation. And exhale, relax. Just a couple more breaths here. If you need to back up, it's okay. Just letting everything go with that exhalation. And then coming up when you're ready, if you're not already there, you're going to walk your hands up toward the body again, coming up nice and tall. And then once you're there, just relax those shoulders again. So we're going to cross our legs the opposite way. So one foot under the other. Good, okay. Because we're going to do a little bit more with the upper body in this position. So let's just bring our hands back to our knees. We're going to loosen up the lower back a little bit. So relax your shoulders. Inhale, bring the crown of your head up nice and tall. But keep those sit bones sunk down into the floor. And as you exhale, lean forward just a little bit. So you don't want to go too far because we're going to make a little roundhouse. So come to the left, just rounding over to the left. And then up, right, or back. And then over to the other side. We're just making a little circle with the lower back. And we're going nice and easy and slow, not too fast with this one. Kind of warming up that area a little bit. And then maybe one more time around this way. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. It all works with the breath. So we can go around the other way when you're ready. Just change direction. So this also works the hips a little bit too. And then when you feel complete with this little roundhouse, come up nice and tall again. And relax your shoulders, going into a twist now. So the right hand comes over to the left knee, left hand goes back behind you. So you don't want to turn yet. You're squared forward. Inhale, drop your shoulders, lift the crown of your head up. And as you exhale, see if you can turn your belly button to the left and then follow it with your rib cage and then your chest. Go only as far as your back will allow. And if it's okay with your neck, you're going to turn your head to look toward, maybe even over that left shoulder, but don't strain. Shoulders are down. Relax and breathe. And coming out of this twist, inhale. As you exhale, begin to spiral forward around the spine. Bring that left hand forward with you. And you're right back to square one. So relax those shoulders, right hand back, left hand to the right knee. Square forward first. Inhale, create a long spine. Exhale, gently turn to the right. Ease your way. And just remember to stop anytime you need to. Listening to your body is the practice of yoga. So just breathe. And then coming forward with your next exhalation, just untwist, come forward, bringing that right hand forward with you. And then we're going to take the hands behind us. So the fingertips are going to point forward. We're going to lean back on those hands. And as you inhale, lift your chest forward and up so the arms are straightening and you're going to look up. And exhale, relax. Now let's take our legs out in front of us. Give your legs a little shake. So the elbows are bent, the hands are still behind us. And then you can stop the motion. Now the feet are about an inch apart. We're gonna send those toes back toward our nose. You're gonna flex the toes back. Begin to straighten your arms, lift your chest forward, lift up through the chin. Inhale. Exhale, relax. You can relax your toes in your chest. We're going to do it one more time. So flex your toes back. Inhale the chest forward and up. And this time take your arms out to the side and then raise those arms up. So you're reaching backwards with your toes toward your knees. You're reaching your fingertips way up toward the ceiling. Unflex your toes and hinge forward from the hips. Nice and easy and slow. You want to bend those elbows and bring your hands to your knees. And then just let your back relax and let the elbows float down. Couple breaths here. And you might find that each exhalation is a relaxation breath. So you might be able to just kind of surrender down a little bit further with that breath. Maybe not today. Begin to slide your hands down toward your ankles. And then once your hands get right over the ankles, the palms face the feet, the thumbs lock together, and then we're going to bring the arms forward and up. Inhale all the way up. And then separate your hands as you exhale, fold forward again. This time, keep your arms straight and let your hands land wherever they may. Could be the ankles, might be the shins. Relax your shoulders. Now this is going to be a little more intense, so we're going to try to flatten the back. So as you inhale, raise your face to look forward and lift your chest forward so the back is straight. And with a straight back, as you exhale, see if you can come down a little bit further. Try to keep the back straight. Don't curl it. Oh boy, you can really feel that in the back of the legs, maybe in the back. So if you're going too far, you want to back up a little bit. One deep, slow breath in. And as you exhale, let your hands fall down to the floor with the palms up. Inhale and slowly slide your hands back toward the hips. And slowly raising your body back up nice and tall. And once you're there, relax those shoulders. Okay, everybody doing okay so far?
Yep.
Any questions, just let me know. Just shout out or raise your hand. So we're going to work with the shoulders a little bit. Inhale, raise the shoulders up toward the ears. Exhale, soften the shoulders all the way down. So this is not only working the shoulders, it's working the shoulder blades. So inhale, raise the shoulders up. See if you can feel those shoulder blades lift as well. Exhale, float the shoulder blades all the way down your back. Now it's going to be a little different. So inhale, raise the shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders back and down. And we're just going to start to roll those shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Just one more time. Around in this direction. And then once the shoulders are down, take your time. If I'm going too fast or too slow, speed up or slow down. Take the shoulders back when you're ready and up, forward, and down. One more time. Back, up, forward, and down. Let's bring the hands to the heart, palms together. Take your chin down toward your chest. Begin to curl down one vertebra after the other. See if you can keep your legs straight, but the knees can be soft. Working the back a little bit and the back of the legs. Inhale, begin to stack those vertebrae right back on top of each other. And then once you're up, send your fingertips all the way up. We're going to take a dive forward. So as you exhale, take your arms out to the side, dive forward, chest toward the thighs. And then just bring your fingertips down to the floor. So the hands are spread out wide, fingers are spread out wide. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and slowly come back up. Good, and then we're going to take the feet out really wide. So just as wide as you can go comfortably. And you're also going to create a little bit of length in the back of the legs. And then you can stop the movement. Send your hands out and up. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward just to where it's comfortable for you. So it might be a long stretch forward or just a short stretch forward, and the hands come down to the floor. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, exhale. Begin to walk your hands toward your right foot. And then place the foot in between your hands. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring your nose down toward the knee. Don't strain though, just as far as you can go comfortably. Take a big deep breath in and exhale. And then lift yourself up just enough to walk your hands forward again and then over to the other side. And then that left foot goes in between the hands. Inhale, and as you exhale, lower your chest or your nose down toward that knee. Remember not to strain. If you feel it, those muscles, it's already working. And then we're going to lift ourselves back up a little bit. Walk your hands forward one more time. Take the right hand to the right shin or the ankle, left hand to the left shin or ankle. Relax those shoulders. So you might even want to bend the elbows a little bit to bring those shoulders down. Inhale the chest and the face up. Exhale, fold down. Try not to round the back too much with this one. It doesn't matter how far you can get down. If you feel it, it's already working the back, the hips. And we're just going to walk our hands back up toward our hips. So we're going to walk the hands up the legs and then relax the shoulders and then fold your feet together. So we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. You can hold on to your shins or the ankles or even your big toes. And then just do a little butterfly. So flap the knees up and down just a tad. And to intensify this, you're going to bring your heels toward yourself. To unintensify this, you're going to bring your feet out and the feet are a little bit apart. So both ways are fine. Anytime you're ready, you can stop that flapping. Just relax your knees and then let your shoulders relax. Inhale, and as you exhale, imagine your chest is going to go over those toes. So you're going to come down a little bit. Of course, it's not going to go over those toes, so don't strain. Just imagine. Inhale and exhale. So really opening up the hips with this one. Also opening up the lower back, but if it's too much for your back, you want to ease back up a little. One deep breath in. And as you exhale, relax down a little bit further if you can. And then the next in-breath, we're coming all the way back up. Good job. Let's take the right leg out, just the right leg. And we'll bring the left sole of the foot into the inside of the right leg. And then we're going to face that right leg. So we're going to turn the body to face, and we're going to place our hands right on the top of that right leg. Inhale tall, face your toes. Exhale, slide your hands down toward the ankle. So this is opening up the left side of your back, the left hip, and it's really getting into the hamstrings of the right leg. Also the inside of the right leg. So multi-purpose with this one. Inhale, exhale. You might feel this, especially in the lower part of the left side back. So again, anytime it doesn't feel good, you want to back up a little bit. It's not serving you to be in pain. Inhale, slowly slide the hands back up to the top of that right leg and then turn forward. We're going to take the right forearm down onto the top of that right thigh. And the left hand is going to go to the left hip. Start to slide the right hand down toward the ankle. And then we're going to turn the left shoulder back. So we're going to rotate it back and look up to the left. And then take that left hand off your hip and bring it up. Maybe look at the left thumb or just anywhere that is okay with the neck. Inhale, exhale. Up in the air, you can bring the left hand back down to your hip. And we're going to rotate that left shoulder down again. So that means we're going to look back at that right leg, hand on top of the right hand, and slide the hands back up to the top of the leg. And then face forward. And then just take a moment to notice any difference in the left side body and the right leg. And then take the left leg out. And we're going to bend that right knee out to the right and place the right sole of the foot into the left thigh. And then you want to square your body over that left leg. So you're going to look at those left toes. Hands come to the top of the left leg. Inhale. Exhale, begin to slide the hands down toward the ankle. It doesn't matter if the hand can touch the ankle. It might go further. It might go maybe to your shin or your knee, and that's okay. Just breathe. Slowly opening the hips and the back of the left leg. And then coming back up. Take your time here if you want to just kind of meander right here. But when you're ready, as you inhale, begin to slide the hands back to the top of that left leg. And then once you're there, turn forward. Okay, we're going to take the left forearm down onto the left thigh, right hand to the right hip. But you want to stretch that left hand down toward the ankle and then rotate the right shoulder back. So you're going to look up to the right and the right elbow's back. You can stay right here, hand on the hip, or you can take that right arm up. Inhale, exhale. And then take the right hand back to the hip. Once it's there, you're going to rotate that right shoulder down again. Look at the left leg. Right hand goes on top of the left hand and then slide it up. Inhale, sliding it up all the way. Exhale, turning back to center. Let's straighten those legs one more time. We're gonna bring those right out in front. Good, and then just give them a little shake. Okay, stop the motion and just bend that right knee. You can give it a little hug into the chest if you'd like, so the right foot comes up off the floor, and then the right foot goes on the outside of the left thigh. Okay, another little twist here, a little bit deeper this time. We're gonna take the right hand back, inhale the left arm straight up. As you exhale, gently turn to the right and bend that left elbow so it comes down to the outside the right knee. There we go. So it looks like we're saying hi with our left hand. So it's hi. Okay, so inhale tall, exhale, turn to the right. Good, and just come back as best you can here, no straining. Inhale, exhale. And then to turn forward, inhale tall, exhale, turning back to center, and you can take that left elbow away from the right knee. So both hands back now. Good. Now we're going to just drop that right knee down to the right. So the ankle is crossing over that left leg. Inhale tall, come up nice and tall. Exhale, hinge forward. And again, if you are feeling any tightness, any sensation, you don't want to go beyond your limits, listen to your body. Always just go to your comfortable edge where there's no pain, no strain, but you feel it. We'll take the right hand forward and then the left hand forward. The fingertips are resting on the floor. Inhale, slide your fingertips back toward your body. Oh boy, did you feel that back in the right hip there? Okay, so now we're up nice and tall. We're gonna take that right leg forward, bend the left knee, and just hug that left knee into your chest. So you're gonna raise the left foot, you're gonna hug, and then take the left foot over to the right side of that right knee. Left hand back behind you. Inhale, bring the right arm up. Exhale, turn to the left and bend that right elbow, bring it all the way down to the outside of the left knee. That's the knee that's raised. Now you can stay right here. You're already in a little rotation. Otherwise, as you inhale, you can come up tall. As you exhale, maybe you can spiral around the spine a little bit more. Maybe not. Listen to your body. Breathe. Let's come out of this one a little bit differently. We're going to do the reverse of how we got into it. So as you inhale, bring that right arm straight up. Exhale, turn to center, and then take the right arm back behind you. So the fingertips are going to face forward, and we're going to drop that left knee down to the left. So the left ankle crosses over the right thigh. Inhale, come up tall, like you're pushing yourself up tall, and then exhale and hinge forward from the hips. Oh, and this side might feel a little different than the other side. So just notice that. Each side of the body is different. Bring your left hand forward, and then bring your right hand forward. You can always go deeper into this pose if you want to slide your hands forward. And if you're right where you want to be, just stay where you are. Slowly come up tall. Good. And then we're going to begin to bend the knee. So left sole of the foot's on the floor, right sole of the foot's on the floor. Let's come into a little cat-cow here. So we're going to just take the knees down to one side or another, and then come up on hands and knees. So if you're really spreading your fingers out wide, hands are under the shoulders, and you're pressing down on each fingertip and the palm of your hands, that'll protect your wrists. Otherwise, maybe you can make little fists and protect your wrists. Maybe you can give it a little shake if it starts to feel kind of a bad sensation. Let's take the knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. And as you inhale, you're gonna arch your tailbone up and sink your spine. So the belly goes down, tailbone goes up, and your face looks forward. As you exhale, tuck your tailbone down and then really round your back. So the top of your head is going to look up at the mat. You're pushing down with the palms of your hands. And inhale, let's do it a couple more times. So sinking the spine, raising the tailbone in the face. Exhale, rounding the back, tailbone tucks under. And again, inhale, lift the tailbone, sink the spine. Exhale, round the back, draw your belly button in toward your spine. So you're really rounding that back, tailbone under. Inhale, come up again, tailbone raises, sinking the spine. Exhale, round the back, tuck your tail. Okay, a little bit different this time. We're going to add our left leg. So inhale, sink the spine, raise the tailbone, lift that left leg straight back, extend. And as you exhale, round the back, draw your knee toward your head and your head toward your knee. Your back is still round. Belly button's coming in, so you're using those belly muscles. Inhale, extend the left leg back, raise the face. Exhale, round, head toward the knee. We'll do it one more time, unless you need to stop. Inhale, take that left leg back, raise the face, and then head to knee. So we're going to round the back. Take the left knee down. Good. And then inhale and raise your tailbone up and the face, sink the spine, and take that right leg back. Exhale, round the back, head toward the knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, extend the right leg back. Exhale, round the back. Bring that head toward the knee. And then rest the knee on the floor. So both knees are on the floor. And then we're going to kind of separate the knees, but the big toes are going to touch. Begin to push yourself back a little bit so your bottom is coming toward your heels. We're just coming into an open-kneed child's pose. So you're going to relax your back. It's okay with the bottom up a little bit. If you can't get it down, it's okay. See if you can stretch your arms and lay your forehead down on the floor. Just relax for a moment, couple breaths. And then as you inhale, come back up. So this time we're going to kind of close the knees a little bit, maybe hip widths apart. We're going to leave the bottom up, but we're going to come down to our forearms. And then once you're there, you're going to take that left arm to the opening of your right arm and reach to the right. And that should feel pretty good. If you'd like, you can straighten the right arm too, or just stay on that forearm. Keep your bottom up, it's okay. Inhale, exhale. And then we're coming out of this pose, so stay here if you'd like. Otherwise, come up slowly. Take that left hand and place it right on the floor. And we're going to take that right hand, or come down on your left forearm first. Now take the right arm through the opening of the left arm. Reach to the right with it. Lay your right shoulder down if you can. And then you might want to keep on your left forearm or extend the left arm forward. Just feel that big stretch in the back. And then coming right back up. Inhale, slowly come up. And place your hands right under your shoulders again. Okay, so now we're going to take that right knee in between our hands. And then once you're there, slide the left leg back. So this is a modified pigeon pose, and I'll show you the difference. You probably already know pigeon pose, but just so you know. So I'm doing a modified, I'm sitting on my right heel. If you want to intensify it, you're going to take that right heel into the middle, so the knee is pointing forward. That back leg is still straight. And then we're gonna take our fists, make two little fists, make a pillow out of those fists, and bring your forehead down and just lay down there. So heel under the thigh, or it's out in the middle of you. A little more intense. Breathe. And then take your time. When you're ready, you're gonna come to your fingertips. Right under the shoulders, or maybe right under the, near the ears on the floor. Inhale, begin to lift up. Good, and look forward. And then palms come right down onto the floor. You're gonna curl those left toes just to give yourself enough little space to come up a little bit. We're gonna trade sides. So let's see how this side does in this pose. Knee comes in between the hands. The right leg just slides back. So by doing this, you're gonna open up that psoas muscle right here. And then you can sit on your heel for a little modified pose. If that's good for you, it still works. Or you're gonna slide that left foot over to the middle. You wanna make sure that that right leg is still nice and straight on the floor. It's not turned out, it's on the floor. And then make a little pillow of your fists. Bring your head down and relax. Feel that piriformis muscle really start to open up with this one. And when you're ready to come up, remember to take your time, but when you're ready, you're just gonna bring those hands right down to the floor, fingertips on the floor, and you're gonna push up and look forward. Little pigeon pose. Place the palms right down flat on the floor, curl your right toes, come up just a little bit. We're gonna bring those knees right back under the hips, and we're gonna go for a little bit more intense pose here. So now the right foot comes in between the hands, and the hands can be on the fingertips or flat on the floor, or make those little fists. You can also use blocks if you'd rather. Same idea with this one. That left knee and leg is just gonna slide back. You're gonna sink the front of that left hip down. And you don't want your right knee over those right toes. That's gonna really create a lot of problems with the knees. You're gonna stack that knee right over the ankle. Good, and you can just look down at your toes, just relax for a moment. Notice that little stretch in the front of the hip. Let's begin to take the left arm out to the left and then up. Follow the thumb with your eyes. And then bring it all the way back to the floor. Little balancing pose here. Take the right hand to the right knee and the left hand to the left knee. Bring your upper body up to look forward. Stay here if you can. Or maybe take the arms up. And just really push into the ground with the ball and the heel of the right foot. Strengthening that right leg. And then take the hands back to the knees. And then back to the floor. From here, we're going to start to push the right side bottom back, or the left side. Both side bottoms are coming back toward the left heel. Push back just as far as you can go comfortably. If you'd like, you can take those right toes right off the floor as you push back. And then let's put those toes back on the floor if they were off. And we're going to take that right knee right over the right ankle again. Left toes are going to curl under and begin to pick up that left knee right up off the floor. And you want to bring that belly button into the spine. And you want to create a little firmness in the pelvic floor. And just breathe. And remember Remember to stop and rest anytime you're ready. We can bring that left knee right back down to the floor. And then let's take the right foot away from the hands and bring the knee back down. Good. And we're just going to rock back and forth just for a moment before we go to the other side. So you're going to come forward, and the hands are near your hips now. You're going to sink that spine and look forward. And then come back up. So the bottom's going to go back toward the heels. And then we're going to come forward again. Come so far forward that your body goes over your hands, and then that spine sinks down. And look forward. Raise your chest. Come back into a tabletop. So we're going to take the left foot in between the hands. You can help it up in there. And then a lot of people say, well, what do I do with my chest and my belly? Well, you can lay it, take it and just lay it right over those thighs, that thigh. And then you want to take the right leg and just sink it back, just kind of stretching it back. So now big opening right here in the front of that right hip in that psoas muscle. And you're going to look down at your toes for a moment and relax. And just notice the sensations. Job. Now we can take that right hand out to the right and then up. Remember to breathe, don't hold your breath. And then bring it right back down. Good. And then let's begin to back up a little bit. So I'm going to bring my right bottom cheek down toward my left. And you can keep those left toes on the floor, or you can push all the way back where the left toes come up. And then if the toes were up in the air, press them right back down onto the floor. Go ahead and maybe take the left hand to the left knee and the right hand to the right knee. I noticed I'm a little more wobbly on this side today. Balance is different every single day, and each side of the body is different. If you feel you have the balance, you can take the arms up. You can leave one hand on the knee if you like. And then take the hands back down to the knee, back down to the floor, and curl your right toes under. And we'll just come up into a low plank by taking that right knee up off the floor. Firm your belly. You can look down at your toes if you'd like. And then relax the knee down. And let's come back to sit down onto your bottom. And I'm going to face the bottom of my mat. So my toes are going to be way up here. Give me enough room to lay down. I'm going to take the hands to my back of my legs, my knees, my legs, and then relax my shoulders. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to curl down, maybe seeing if you can feel each vertebrae all the way down. If you need to skip a few vertebrae, that's okay. All the way down. And then let your back relax for a moment. You might want to walk your feet toward your bottom. And then let's take that right ankle over the left thigh near the knee. But don't place it on top, it's just near the knee. And let's press that right knee away from us. You're going to press the knee open. Breathe. And then maybe taking that right hand away from the inside of the knee and placing it through the opening of the hand, of the legs. Lift your left foot, clasp your fingers around the left leg, and let that left leg and knee just dangle. You want to be mindful of where your chin is. So if it's up like this, looking at the ceiling, you want to bring it down toward the neck a little bit. Just relax. Slowly begin to unclasp the back of that leg and take the left foot down, right foot down. Left ankle crosses over the right thigh, near the knee, but not on the knee. And just give that left knee, the inside of that left knee, a little push open with your left hand. And then the left hand comes off of the knee and through the opening of the legs, right foot comes up, and you're going to clasp your hands in the back of that right leg. Let the right lower leg dangle. And then you can unclasp the back of that right hand. We're going to squeeze those knees into the chest, little squeeze. And then send your feet straight up into the air. You want to hold on to the back of your legs and separate your feet a little bit, just enough to wind your ankles. And maybe give them a wind the other way. And you can stop the motion. We're going to take the knees in again. And then the feet come back down to the floor. We're going right into Savasana now, where we can just kind of absorb everything that we just did. So get comfortable. You can keep your knees bent if your lower back hurts, or you can straighten your legs over a little rolled blanket to protect your lower back, or just straighten your legs and bring the heels of your feet toward the edges of your mat. You're going to straighten those arms and then bring them out a little bit. Palms are up. And rotate the shoulder blades down your back, and then just let your back relax. Notice where your chin is. Bring it down a little bit so you're on the back of the head. And just allow your body to feel heavy. Feel it sink into the ground. Feel the ground touching your heels and the backs of your legs and your back and your knuckles. Allow your jaw and your neck to soften and release. Notice all those little tiny muscles in the face. And let them relax. And stay here for a moment and soften. And then taking all the time you need here, rolling to one side or the other before you get up. Just relax there for a moment. And then taking all the time you need here, when you're ready, slowly begin to lift your body up, back into that easy seated position. Take your time. Relax your shoulders. Keep your eyes closed for a moment. Just extend your arms out to the sides. Turn your palms up. Take your straight arms all the way up above your head, hands together. Bow your chin down toward your chest. Begin to bend your elbows, bringing the thumbs behind you, behind your neck. Maybe they can touch your neck. Maybe they come close. Breath in and out. Long, slow breath in. Send your fingertips straight back up, your nose forward. As you exhale, let's slide those hands down to the heart.